What's up, everybody? This is Katrina from In Cat We Trust, and this is another episode of Kicking Back with Cat. And here I have with me J Boujii. How are you today?
Yes, I'm doing quite well. How are you? I know we haven't spoke since my victory at We Are Wrestling.
I'm good. I'm good. It's been it's been a little crazy, but I'm good. Just hanging in there.
All right, man. Good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming on. So that's actually my introduction to you was at the We Are Wrestling event in Jersey. I had no idea who you were before, and this is just more so I always like to be introduced to new wrestlers just to kind of like, okay, let me go look them up and go down the rabbit hole of finding matches. And so you're like actually like really entertaining. So that's always a plus in my book if I can watch a match and be like, okay, I need to see the next match, so see what they do next. And so that's good. So for me, I'm always curious, what was it for you where it was your aha moment that you like wrestling is something I'm definitely going to do?
I mean, we're like the usual cliche stories. You loved it since you was a kid, watched it with your families and everything. But what really kind of like did it for me, I went to college in Long Island. I went to Dowling College, small college. There was nothing to do. I didn't have my license at the time, so like if you ain't have a car, you wasn't doing nothing. You was on campus all day. There's nothing to do. Usually, me and the guys will be chilling. And it's crazy now I think about it. This was around the time like Game of Thrones was on, but I wasn't watching Game of Thrones. Like, I'm not watching that. I feel stupid now because I missed it all when it was live, but I don't watch everything. But I go up to my boys' room. We'll either be playing like Call of Duty, Black Ops. They'll be watching Game of Thrones, or we're going over to the rec center that's like right outside the dorms. And I was playing basketball, usual thing. I went to try for the team. The coach kept it hunting. He's like, honestly, you're not gonna play this year because I got too many seniors. But if you come back next year, let's do it. So like, all right, okay, cool. So I'm just sitting in my room. I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna take basketball seriously, I need to start working now. So I'm looking up on Google like NBA D League tryouts for the Knicks, the Nets, Philly, like anywhere that wasn't like too far. I was like, okay, I could get on a bus and go there. Then I was like, what about wrestling? Like, well, no, what if I be right? What if I do some wrestling? Because I used to work with Foot Locker, Foot Action on 34th Street. So everybody knew I was a wrestling fan. We all be talking about wrestling. Now I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna do it. And it was like I was seeing it before I even really believed it. But it's like I knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't really like believe it at that time. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. And then just that one day, had nothing to do in my room, looking up the stuff. I found Johnny Rods, and I found House of Glory. And what really did it for me was like I had to go to somewhere named Wwe and one place named Hog. I'm like, what the fuck is a Wwe? What's a Hog? What is all of this? Like, how are we gonna do this? And then the deciding factor was like he was a Hall of Famer. So I guess being bored, not having nothing to do, and just like going on Google. And then I called my uncle too. My uncle was like, yo, go ahead, do it. I was having like really supportive family and people in my life. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do it. I didn't start for like another year later, but hey, I'm here now.
That's pretty cool that you started with basketball and kind of went like a 180. Like you have to be in shape for both, but it's also like very different.
So different, and it's like I always tell people because it's like growing up, I played baseball. I did tennis once, but I was just like, cause I was at the boys club. Then I just wanted to hit. I just wanted to just swing the racket. That's all it really was. I did a little bit of amateur wrestling right before my freshman year started in high school. And then, of course, basketball. Like, I played basketball when I was in high school, too. And I tell people it's like there's no programs in schools that's like you want to be a professional wrestler. Like, I was fucked up. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be a wrestler. I see people in the singlets, the headpieces. I'm like, there's no pyro here. There's no big Titantron. There's none of this stuff. Like, this is different, And then, like I said, like it just there's no programs for that, and that's what kind of like got me going on Google, and that's what made me want to actually pursue to actually become a wrestler. Because I know a lot of people like me. You feel me? I say I'm a professional wrestler. People look at me like, huh? Like, what you mean? What you mean you're a wrestler? Like, huh? And it's like, you feel me? Like there's people in our communities, from our community, my background look just like me, who want to do it, but it ain't cool to do it. You feel me? 3 years ago, 5 years ago, everybody, oh, wrestling's fake, wrestling's and that. Everybody want to throw up the too sweet. Everybody's a DX fan now. And like, I remember y'all. I hate all of y'all, bro. I hate y'all. But I want to make it cool where it's like, you feel me, homie on the block is like, if he like wrestling, he can express that. You feel me? Oh, Boujii's doing it. Okay, cool. Boujii's from the Bronx. Boujii grew up in Kingsbridge. I mean, Boujii grew up where hip hop started. All this stuff started. So if he's doing it, all right, cool. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I was a big wrestling fan as a kid too, so it was, I mean, not that I got really teased too much, but like the boys I knew who liked wrestling definitely did because they would do like the wrestling moves at lunch
Bro,
or
that
the
was
really
me.
weird, they do the really weird stuff, and so people's like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'm like, "But wrestling's amazing!" Like Shawn Marcus was my guy, and Jeff Hardy was my guy, and so
No, listen. That's what I'm saying. Like out in middle school, me and my boys. So we had this park, right? We would run to the back of the park where the teachers couldn't see it. And I was in a Catholic school too, so we used to have to wear the uniforms and stuff. You feel me? So my mom would get mad when I come home. I got like a hole in my shirt. My pants is mad dirty. She's like, "Yo, what the hell happened to you?" I'm a superstar, mom. I'm out there. I'm trying to. We could do the master locks. Yeah, we was doing everything. It's like we had the pad in there, and like we out there just listen, if you died, you died. We were just out there doing everything, everything. You feel me? So it's
oh
like
yeah,
you
you
got
you
that
had your
story
stuff.
too.
I can play with my son every day with like where you went to school one way, came home looking totally different. Like what happened? You
Totally,
definitely had me stressed as a parent. I was like, oh my god,
totally.
what are we doing here? what are we doing? so when you played basketball, what was your position? I feel like I know like not I'm not gonna sit here and like I know stats. I do not, but I know enough that I can follow along. I
Yo,
learned. So what is like position you played and like
yo,
who's
so
your favorite
funny
like
story.
basketball player?
Funny story. I'm gonna tell you how messed up I was, right? So my dad, he was known for playing basketball in Harlem, right? Everybody's like, yo, you rich son, you this, and that. Like, yo, you're gonna be tall just like your dad. You're gonna be this, and that. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm hearing this my whole life. My whole life. So in middle school, I played ball. I played ball like from JV, yeah, from JV all the way up until I graduated. And I'm thinking the whole time I'm like a small forward, you know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm one of those guys, because I was never the point guard, so to say. Always had me on the wing. Like our coach was weird. He did everything so wrong, just wrong. So I get to high school, right? It's like the first week. So we all lined up against the wall. They measuring everybody and everything, right? Seeing how tall you are. So I'm head all high, chest all loud. I'm like, yo, I'm like a solid 5'10" right now. 5'10", everything. I'm good. Waiting. The coach coming to me, he like 5'5". Damn, you short as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I went home and cried. I cried. I went home and cried. I went home and cried. He said that and I
oh my
cried. I went home and cried and I hated my mom so much. I got my mom's height. I was like, I told you, dad. I told my dad yesterday my whole life. He told me I'm short. I'm mad short. I was angry, but I ended up just being a point guard. I had to transition to being a point guard because it was like in middle school, I never had to handle the ball, so I didn't have the best ball handle. I didn't have that. I was known for playing great defense and being quick. So if you give me the ball, I can go. But when it comes to like the all that, that was never me. I ain't even gonna lie, it was never me. It was bad. So yeah. So I was a point guard. I had to learn how to become a point guard like on the fly, and it was cool. It was fun. I was actually one of the top 15 in my school's district for most assists. You feel me? So like I'm saying, you know what I mean? Listen, it worked out. It worked out. But yeah, I swore I was like 5'10".
it's relatable with reference to the height. Like not that I played sports or anything, but my like I'm 5'2" and literally like my siblings and I'm like, Mom, what happened here where I'm the
Yo,
only one who has no height? Like I'm the only one that's literally 5'2". Everybody else is like 5'10". My brother's like 6'2", and I'm like, so we just skip the oldest
that's
one,
what I'm
right?
saying. That's what
But
I'm
she
saying.
told me it's my dad's side, like the women were all short, and I'm like, so of all the things to be the kind of I don't
Yo,
get the height.
listen, my dad is 6'3". My dad's 6'3". You know how heartbroken I was? I was so mad. Like, I'm looking at my mom, I would just be angry at her. And then, back, you see, everybody got locks now. Everybody letting their hair grow out. Before, I had the peas. Like, people used to flame me. You gotta get the brush, keep the brush on you, the grease and everything like that. I'm like, I hate you. I can't stand you. I was so mad at my mom. So mad. But then I got over it. It's not working out.
Yeah, well, see, the fact that she was able to still do your thing as point guard just, I guess, speaks to,
It worked out. Yo,
determination. Yeah.
listen. Look, the basketball thing, right? So it's like I never had the best shooting form. I couldn't shoot. Like I couldn't shoot properly. I might make it here and there, but it's like you ain't gotta run out, you feel me, to guard me. So it was just one. It got to the point where it's like I was missing free throws. And my mom, she got to the point. She was like, "Listen, for every free throw you make, I'm giving you $20. I ain't miss after that."
Listen, sometimes you need a little bit extra incentive to make it.
That first one I made, I was like, "This, where's my money? Middle of the game."
The only experience I guess as a parent, my oldest daughter played point guard for her all-girls school, and so she was actually, I mean, I can shoot, but that's where it ends for me. I am not guarding. I'm not doing any of that stuff. That's not my lane. But she was pretty solid. She was quick and she had good handles. And so I'm like, I was that mom, like super crazy at the games. So, like, listen, talking shit to the other team members. I was that mom. I was super annoying. I was always talking bad shit to the other team. Like,
oh yeah,
I got it.
That's who I am. I'm like that with my baby brother. My baby brother, he a track star right now. He the fastest kid in the world. He just won the race like 2 weeks ago. I beat her like, let's go, Bryce. These kids suck. You don't gotta beat them. They gotta beat you. I'll be out there wilding. Anytime any of my brother got a football game, I'm there, I'm talking crazy. Got a basketball game, I'm there, I'm talking crazy. The track meets, I'm there, I'm letting them know, like, I'm here for you. I'm loud as hell. Ain't nobody gonna say, and they looking at me. He's like, what? Go ahead. What? And my brother still wins, so you can't say nothing.
Oh yeah, that is great. I love that. So who's your favorite like basketball player? I have to know.
So all right, so like I said, like the basketball thing was like at first I really didn't want to go down that route because I used to play baseball, right? And listen, I was good at baseball until they started throwing curveballs. It was quiet. I stopped playing after that. I didn't play no more. I said it's over. So then I started watching. So when I first made the team at my middle school, this was a year the Boston Celtics Big Three happened. So it's Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. I'm like, yo, like they all my favorite players. I was just watching, and I hated the Lakers at the time because one of my old friends, you talk about Kobe all day. I could not stand Kobe. I couldn't stand Kobe.
Flashbacks, right?
No, like,
oh man.
Listen, it'll be at school, Kobe. It'll be playing NBA 2K, Kobe. I couldn't stand Kobe. So when the Boston Celtics won that year and they beat them, I went to school like this, talking man shit. What? It was crazy. But like my real true favorite player ended up being Kevin Durant. Love KD. I met KD in 125th. The year he signed with the Golden State Warriors, like he told me he was gonna sign with them, but I kept it low key. I ain't tell nobody. But like I knew he was going there though. I knew he was going.
Nice. Yeah, I actually liked Ray Allen from the Boston Celtics. So that I had a lot of hate because it's like, how you like the Boston? You from New York? And I'm like, do you see him? Like, do you see? Like, literally because he's nice. Like it has like good. I do talk my shit like sometimes in New York because New York fans do the most of the times. I'm like, so like with the Yankees, and I remember the year I think the Boston Red Sox beat them, and I was the only person rooting against them. I'm like, y'all getting a little too big for your britches. And so when they lost, I was the only one laughing in school because I'm like, I told you guys they were losing this. But like, so I've always gotten, why are you going for the team that's not New York? And I'm like, because I can be unbiased. Like if somebody's good, somebody's good.
Yes.
So,
yes. Absolutely. And it's like even with like the baseball thing where it's like I don't enjoy teams by where I'm from. The Knicks suck. I've always hated the Knicks. I can't stand the Knicks like at all. It's like Knicks fans kill me. They kill me every year. Yo, it's our year. Yo, we going for. I can't stand them. They get happy about being the 8th seed. Why are your standards that low? Why? I can't stand him. I can't. I'm sorry. If I'm projecting a lot of
Oh my
personal
gosh.
things right now, I apologize, but I cannot stand Knicks fans. They kill me. Like PJ Savage, he's a Knicks fan. He swears every year is something new. It's not. Nothing's gonna happen.
Being a fan of the Knicks and the Mets will have you so hurt. Like they will stress you. Like I'm not. I mean, if the Knicks make it, great. But I was somebody who was a diehard Mets fan because like Mike Piazza, and so they were hurting me. I'm like, you guys just every year get me sad. So I just stopped after a while. I was like, you know what? I'll support you. Like if you make it, great. But I'm not going hard about it because
No,
y'all be getting me stressed out, hurt my feelings.
bro,
So I'm
that's
not doing that. But definitely, oh man, that's relatable. Even the Kobe, because my ex-husband was a big Kobe fan. He's a little gamer, and I was like, oh,
nah, yeah,
shut up.
definitely. Like Kobe, like it. So like as time went on, I like started to respect and understand how great Kobe is. So like for me personally, like I wrestle in Kobe's. You feel me? And that's kind of like my nod and like respect to Kobe because it's like the whole Mamba mentality and just me like knowing how competitive I am now and at the point in my career is like I see what type of time Kobe was on. It's like damn, like he was really different. Like I I respect you, but I hate for all the things you made my friends say to me when I was in middle school. But it's
I
like,
mean, yeah, I definitely respect him. I think he was definitely
yes,
like leagues above other people, but like sometimes the Kobe fans are just really annoying, and I'm just
it's
like,
the
okay,
fans.
like.
It's not the player. It's the fans. I can't stand the fans.
You know what? LeBron fans too is game. I'm like, all right, guys, like I get it, but relax. It's not that deep.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
hate I used to get if I didn't like so oh man, it was bad. I had to like kind of glad I'm not into basketball like that anymore because
Honestly, that's why I don't watch it like that no more either. Cause it's the yo like it stressed me out. I can't deal with it. I can't deal
kind of
with
like
it.
wrestling fans. So wrestling fans be doing the most of the time though. Like.
They do, and oh god.
You know, so to say they're like, all right, like you can like who you like, and that's like I will tell everybody I'm a Shawn Michaels fan to the end. I, however, will live if somebody else do not agree with me. I was like, y'all begin to upset
That's
and
what I'm
write
saying, bro. Like it's good.
calm down. It's like your life won't end if somebody does not agree with your favorite wrestler.
It's all subjective. It's okay. Listen, if you like it, go ahead. I love it.
Exactly.
Go
Like it's
ahead.
not. It's not. I promise you, you'll be fine. It's okay. So, who is a wrestler you really enjoyed? Like I said, mine was Shawn Michaels. Jeff Hardy was like my
Oh,
guy. I
yo,
love
it's
him.
crazy. You ask that. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, hands down. Stone like he is the greatest wrestler ever. I don't care. I don't care about Bret Hart. I don't care about Shawn. I don't know. Stone Cold straight like that. And growing up, so like in my building, right where I live in the Bronx, my god sisters live down the hall, right? One of them like Stone Cold, other one like The Rock. I couldn't stand The Rock. I didn't like The Rock. I never liked The Rock. Like for some, like it just didn't do it for me. It just didn't do. I never liked The Rock. Like Stone Cold, that glass shatters. Oh my god, it's over. It's crazy. You know somebody's about to get their ass whooped. And one of the things I take from Stone Cold, right? I was watching I was watching one of his like interviews or something that he did, and he was like, every time he walks to the ring, like he's talking, he's like, I'm not talking like bullshit, like I'm talking, I'm about to whip this motherfucker's ass, I'm about to do this and that. And if you notice, every time I come out, I'm talking hot, I'm talking shit, I'm talking every single time, I come out, when I come out, is like I'm talking to the fans, I'm like, I know you guys miss me, I'm back. They're like, it's okay. And I tell them, go ahead, clap. It's all right. Just clap. You know you want to clap. Why would you not clap? You want to, so go ahead. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. You can't go ahead.
I
And
definitely see that from your
yeah,
matches I was able to see. Like you definitely do. You definitely do be talking.
yo, the whole time. And then it's and we are wrestling. That was personal for me. That was hot for me, right? Because them people at Battle Club, they be talking so crazy on the internet, atting me, tweeting me, like I even know you like that. So once my music hit and Gamble's in the ring, I came out. I was like, "Here's what we want to do," and I found his whole section. If you watch that entrance, I don't even look at him. I'm just looking at them as I go back. I'm like, "This is your man. I'm about to whoop his ass. I'm about to whoop his ass." And when his boys had tweeted me, I went right up to his face. I said, "Look, what I'm about to do is your fault. It's your fault what I'm about to do." And then I won. Like I said, I was gonna win. I won like I said I was gonna do. You feel me? And it's like he thought I was gonna pull up with Takeover with PJ Savage, the Faceless Ones. Now I came by myself. The whole entire battle club was there. The whole squad was there. I was in there dolo. I was in that locker room like this. What?
You were. You definitely were. You definitely were. Good. I had to see it afterwards because I was stuck in the back room doing interviews, and so I didn't get to see anything until after. I was like, okay, let me watch to see what happened. But you definitely did your thing. That was a real. That kind of got me into it. Let me see.
Granted, I almost died going over the top rope, but I survived and I still won. That's all that matters. Like I said, when I came here, say Boujii won. Boujii, that's it. Nobody cares. I won. No matter what you say, I still won.
That is true. That is true. So who is a person you like of all the matches you was able to do so far? Who's like one of the matches that you consider like a favorite of yours that, you know, you always look back on fondly?
I've had a lot of good matches and moments, but I'll probably say the first one that comes to mind is my match against PJ Savage at Invictus Pro Wrestling. That was our first time having our first ever singles match, and for years, we both talking about it like, yo, like we get this match, it's gonna be crazy, you know, and people want to see us go against each other, and we finally got at Invictus, and literally and the crazy part about it, we was on the pre-show, best match on that card. The best match on that entire card. I think because we had to go somewhere else. We was booked somewhere else too. I can't remember. But anyway, we had that match and it was great. And then they brought us back in. I was able to bring the Faceless Ones in with me. And again, people was chanting, that was awesome. I never got a that was awesome chant. I got a, this is awesome. You feel me? But post-match, where we're already going to the back and chanting that was awesome, it's like, that is crazy. That is crazy. So it's like, I'll definitely say that match at Invictus because it's just like, I like having matches like with my brothers and people that like, you my mans. I'm gonna punch you so hard. I'm gonna hit you so hard just because I remember what you said the other day. I ain't like it. Now I get to hit you, and here we are now. You feel me? And then it just be funny. It's like, damn, like you kind of stiff me there. You'll be all right, brother. Wipe it off. Here we go.
So I mean, I feel like you're kind of like what I got from your like how you are as your gimmick, and so I feel like this is you how you really are. Though I from what I'm
Absolutely.
like, like you just maybe turned up a bit, or maybe not turned up. I feel like just like you like a star and everything. You already had it. Like it was already there.
The thing about so like what kind of got me to like where I am now is that I didn't have a character, so to say. Like I train with Johnny Rods, and they're your bare bones, bare baby face. Let's go, come on guys, yeah, rah, all that hot shit. And it's like I was the longest reigning light heavyweight champion there. I held that belt for 3 years up until the pandemic, and then obviously things changed and shit. But PJ was always a heavyweight champion. I noticed every time he came out, he got a reaction. Some days, whenever I came out, it's like, oh shit, Boujii's here. Oh, Boujii's here. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Like, I wasn't connecting how like I wanted to, and it's because like I wasn't allowed to kind of like display and like show like who I really am. Until like last year, we went over the sanctuary, and I started doing these promos, these series every Sunday. It was called the Sunday Service. I dropped a new promo, and this was my introduction to the indies because it was like I had to tell people like who I am. So I used to go by the name J Boujii, right? But people would butcher the name all the time. Like it's like how, bro, how? And if you look at my T-shirt, one of the ones I got, well, not this one, my other one. It's how people would pronounce bougie and stuff, and it's wrong. Like wrong. That's not how you spell. It's not spelled. At the bottom it says bougie. Like this is how you do it. You know. So I just put that out every week, and then it started picking up traction. Like people was just like doing because be real, I know how to cut a promo. Like people tell me they love my promos, they love all this type of stuff, and it's like before I couldn't cut a promo because I was trying to cut a promo. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like I'm trying to do like the whole wrestling gimmick, this Saturday, come on down to such and such, and I don't know who I'm facing, but they're in big trouble. Like that corny shit. I hate that. So I was actually allowed to kind of like explore myself, and the number one thing I always tell people when they tell me they like my promos, like, bro, can you show me, can you do this? Is like, yo, bro, just be real. Just be real. Like me personally, I don't care. Like, if you don't like what I'm about to say or gonna say, I don't care. Like, I'm the guy that's gonna say it. A lot of people are scared to say things that like they don't. Oh my God, like I dead don't care, bro. Feel me? I'm gonna tell you straight up, and it's like either you're gonna either see it in this promo I'm about to cut or in this match that we about to have. You're gonna see everything. I'm gonna let you know that I feel disrespected. I'm gonna let you know I feel a certain type of way about things. Because like I'm at that point in my career where it's like this past year is kind of like the introductory stage, and it's like I'm very respectful. I'll come up to you, I'll shake your hands, how you doing, need anything, like I'll do all of that stuff. And it's never like, oh, I paid enough dues. It's like, nah, it's like, listen, I've been given, like all I want is respect. That's all I ask for is respect. So I was raised a certain type of way, especially where it's like you respectful, you demand respect, you command respect where you're going, but in a nice way, not in a like a looking down on people.
Yeah.
And if I feel disrespected, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. It's like I feel mad. All right, boom. Grab the camera, hit record, bet. And then the funny thing about that, everybody watches it. Nobody says anything after. Nobody. Nobody says a word. And it'd be the funniest thing because like I think people know when they fucked up. It's like I got this reputation where it's like I was up in Connecticut and something happened. Grabbed the camera, went off, and then I got to connect. It's like, yo, Boujii, don't get mad. Don't get Boujii mad. He's gonna cut a promo. He's gonna cut a promo. Oh, he's gonna don't grab that camera. And then like it was funny because it's like it just shows that people pay attention and people know what be going on. You feel me? And it's like, I think that's a lot about what Takeover is, where it's myself, PJ Savage, and the Faceless Ones, because it's like we don't have that backing. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't have the school going out and saying, hey, these are my guys. We don't have that current trainer that's also an in-ring performer right now. Like, hey, these are my guys. It's like, no, like it's straight us. Straight up, straight us. Like we're sending out our own emails. We're getting in the car. We're doing our own thing. We're getting there early. We're leaving there late sometimes because I like to leave once I'm done. I'm gonna keep it 100. I want to go home. I want to eat. These car rides be killing me. And then we do all of that, and it's like, oh, like you denying us, and you trying to put people in a position where they can't perform. You're just doing that because you know them. But when it's straight up, when you see Boujii coming, you see Savage coming, you see the face one coming, it's like, oh shit, like these guys is good. Like we've been in situations where there was pick spots for certain people, and we came in and we fucked it all up, and they had no choice but to do it for us. No choice at all. And then it's like even up until this point now, like I got a show this weekend against Monster Mac. It's 25th anniversary at Titan Wrestling, right? You feel me? And like, me and Titan, we ain't always have the best relationship. You feel me? Because I don't like to run around stuff. You feel me? I don't like that. But you feel me? I'm be professional at all times, regardless whatever it is. You feel me? I'm gonna show up and do what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna show you in a different way where it's like Mac chose me for this match. He chose me. You feel me? I ain't do none of that. I probably been on like 3 Titan shows this whole past year. Mac chose me. Why? Because he sees something in me. He wants to get back to the industry and do everything like that. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, let's do it. And I told him, listen, I respect you 100%. But when we get in that ring, it's different. I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. Like I'm gonna pop on you. I'm gonna try and drop you. You feel me? Because a lot of people just be wrestlers. You feel me? Like, nah, like I'm a guy who's really like that, but is a wrestler. And that's what I bring to wrestling. I mean, I don't get caught in the gray areas. Like, nah, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna pop you in your mouth. Granted, you might take my head off, but I still punched you. So what? I think that's what I was gonna do. And it's like, what you gonna do from there, But like, and then even from that, I got STP calling this out. Shane Taylor's Promotions.
I saw. I
Yo,
saw.
listen, I bullshit you not. In this exact position I am right now in my house, I'm chilling. I'm on my computer, doing my little vibe. You feel me? And I'm looking up, feel me? You see me on Twitter. I'm looking at my NFTs. I like art. I like art. I like to make money. I want to make as much money as I can. Of course, because these promoters be acting all broke some days. I got kind of like pat my wallet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm chilling. I get a tweet notification. So I look, it's from Rev. It says, this is where he fucked up too. He said, Indie World, please feed me. I'm like, feed me? What the fuck is this? Please feed me, J Boujii. Make it happen. I'm going to be real with you. For like a half hour, I was like in awe. Because just days before that, we was all in a group chat, myself, Savage, the whole takeover. He's like, yo, we need to do something. Because it's like, people know we're good. And it's like, they're still trying to deny us. Like, we got to push that envelope. We got to like, you can't deny us no more. So prior to that, in like August, I won my first championship on the Indies, and CB from ROH gave me the crazy endorsement, retweeted, say, yo, this is a guy, J Boujii, look out for him. Like, crazy endorsement. I'm forever grateful for that. Forever grateful for that. And then he ended up hitting me up. He gave me opportunity to come to ROH. Like I was there for night one. I think it was Glory by Honor. Like one of their last like part of those last few tapings and pay-per-views. I was there for that. And the whole time I'm there, I noticed SCP. I noticed Kaiju. I noticed him, and I'm like, yo, these dudes are generals. These guys are leaders. And it's like, for people like us, for people like me, it's like you see people just like you in positions where they could do a change, and it's like you want to eventually reach that point
Yeah.
because you start to notice and learn that like it's bigger than just your own personal desires and things that you can accomplish when there's people that's looking up to you and there's people that's like watching. Like I said, everyone watches, and some people watch to learn, some people watch to hate, and some people watch to be inspired. And it's like those people that are learning and want to be inspired, you got to keep pushing and keep going. And I'm looking at everything. I'm like, yo, I want to be where they at. I swear to you, I want to be where they at. I'm saying that stuff. Fast forward, so we are wrestling. If you look at the entrance for Kaiju, him and Rev come out. I'm right there in the crowd. I'm sitting right there looking. I'm like, I'm watching this match. I'm watching. I'm looking at it. Rev out there doing his little dance and doing all this and stuff. Kaiju doing his vibe, and I'm just watching. I'm just sitting there like, you feel me? Just like what it is. And then I went up to him. I spoke to him, tapped in with him. Just let him know like I appreciate what y'all do and everything like that. And for me, it's like I'm gonna get close to you because I want to take that spot. However way I gotta do it, I'm gonna get that in. I'm gonna get that in. Believe that 100%. And then shit, come on Twitter, he calling me out. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, yo, like, let's if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. Bring Shane, bring Kaiju, bring Moses, bring Khan, bring the whole SCP. I got my guys. Granted, we down one man, but that don't make a difference. We strong. We four strong individuals. Very, very strong. So the moment that happened, we didn't waste no time. We went out the very next day, freezing cold weather. We cut that promo. Why? Because we not wasting nothing. Like it's not like just like wrestling gimmicks. Like this shit is real to us. Like everything we do is real. Everything we say is real. Every promo we cut is real. Every time we get in the ring, it's all real because we want to bring that authenticity to it. Because there's a lot of people that makes what we do look like shit. Keep it all the way 100. A lot of people that make people discredit what we do. And to be real, there's a lot of things in wrestling right now that's just too much like entertainment stuff. You feel me? Where it's not even about the wrestling no more. And like for me personally, I love the wrestling. Like it's not about all the extra stuff and all that stuff. Like I like getting in that ring and doing it. You feel me? And that's what I try to bring out all times. And we coming at it for STP. Trust and believe. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't get me wrong. Like Rev, he be smoking us on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. I was hurt by that. Like we were sitting here. I'm like, yo, what do we say? I'm like, bro, honestly, you can't say nothing. Like they good at this. They've been doing this for a couple years, bro. Like, fuck it, they got you. And then they called me Ace Hood, and then later on they said I was Waka Flocka. I'm like, yo, it was nothing I could do. I got mad. I just got mad. I called on Lovely because Lovely, she really looks out for me. She definitely was helping get my name out there a lot more and just introduce me to people and everything like that. So I called her auntie. I'm like, yo, listen, get him. Like he's wilding right now. He is wilding. Tell him relax. And then Shane get me mad because all Shane do is retweet. Shane just instigate shit and just retweet. He don't say nothing all day. He just retweet. I thought, yo, Shane, stop retweeting, bro. I'm getting mad at you because you're saying nothing. When it should be happy, you'll say nothing. I'm getting mad. You're not saying anything right now. It gets me so upset. They just get me mad.
I definitely saw that on Twitter. I was like, okay, when is this happening? I would love to see it. Like,
trust me, it's definitely going to happen. And when things get moving and everything, I will absolutely let you know. Like, you'll be one of the first people I reach out to, let you know. Like, trust me, it's going to happen because it's like we're smart when it comes to opportunity. And it's like, especially if you ring for us, like that's the thing I need people to understand. Like we didn't call for STP. All STP called for takeover. Rev opened up his phone. He grabbed his phone, went on Twitter, typed in J Boujii, put on them characters. Like I'm chilling in my house. I'm chilling minding my business. It was like a regular Thursday or Tuesday. I don't know, but I was just chilling. I'm like, oh, he's wilding right now. I'm gonna go to the store. When I get back, I'm gonna respond to him. That's my
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of them, Shane, and then like even just the interview. Could just I was like, shit, man, this guy is like so like awesome. It's like keep professional, like don't get standish about it. And so, and he was like really nice and kind. Cause I mean, by the time I got to his interview, I already did like 20, and so I'm like, all right, I'm more relaxed than I was
No,
when I
yeah,
first started.
definitely.
So I was like, the first time I was supposed to do the interviews for We Are Wrestling, the camera issues, a whole bunch of nonsense, and so that was
Oh
the first
yeah,
time I
you
really.
told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so to do the recording aspect, I was like, okay, I'm actually not being recorded, and so it's like the nervousness, like, oh man, what if I mess this up? Even though I do these interviews, like on my podcast, it's like no issue, and so.
Yeah, nah, like I watched all the other ones that you did. They were great. Like they like
So I don't know why it was so like a thing for me to remember that I've done this already, but it was just I guess doing it in person is like gotta kind of play
you
around
know
with
what
it.
it
And
is
so
because it's like when you're doing it in person, you're getting so many different energies because you have your own. You have all the competitors that you have to deal with. Even when they leave the room, you still feel what they bring in there. If they're passionate about it and they care about it, you're gonna feel that energy for like the next 3 interviews that you do. If they connect and you feel like they really care about what they say, you're gonna remember. It's like, damn, like, all right, cool. Well, I gotta shake this off. Who's coming in here next? What's going on here? It's gonna be that way.
yeah, so hopefully, next one I should be good to go. I just had to
Nah,
get
you
myself
good.
used
You
to
good.
doing it in front of camera. Like I do this often. Like I do the interviews, and I'm like, why am I so like stressed about this? But so
It was
we are
great.
gonna do a quick little round of speed questions. I always like to kind of throw them
Yeah,
out there
cool.
and just.
Listen. If you ask me trivia, I don't know it. I'm gonna put it out there. Right
Oh,
now. I don't know.
no, I don't do trivia only because I'm like really competitive with trivia because I know my shit, and so
Oh, so yeah, you
I
win.
can't do it asking because I want to compete. Like, let me just shut this down really quick. So I don't do
Yeah, I
trivia,
feel you.
but it's just like random questions. You tell me, I actually just tell me the first thing that pops in your head.
Right.
So, last show you binge watched?
Oh, damn. Well, damn. All right. I would say Euphoria because like now, like Euphoria is crazy. Have you been
Yes!
watching Euphoria? Oh,
I had to binge watch season one to kind of prepare for season two, and I'm like, yo, like, huh? It's insane.
wow.
Insane. That
Wow.
last episode,
That was
who's stressed?
crazy.
I'm stressed.
Listen, when she said, let me ask you a question. I said, oh, violence. Violence, here it is. Here it is. This is it.
I literally made her my Twitter cover because I'm like, this is violence. I'm choosing violence. This is gonna be me for a while, just like violence. Chosen.
Crazy.
Like, she gave no shits. I loved it.
At all.
She burned everything down and dipped, and I'm like, you know what? It's messy as fuck, but I respect it. I respect it. Like she
Yo,
didn't
she
give a.
turned on him. It was wow. Wow.
So yeah, that show has me stressed though. I was stressed out. I'm like, yo, why? God damn, got me stressed. I shouldn't be this. I was stressed. I was
Nah,
really stressed.
it's a great show. Like I thoroughly enjoy that. It's a great show.
Definitely. Last song you had on repeat.
My song actually, all right, quick story. Just I don't want to
No,
go off.
tell it.
So, right. So all right. So everybody knows I make my own music, and it asks me why. WWE themes suck. I hate them. They're garbage.
You do now. Yeah.
I,
Ugh.
I I can't rock with them, bro. When they had my boy
Right.
Jimmy, when Jimmy was in the booth, oh my god,
Agreed.
fire. And the
Agreed.
CFOs a little bit, they was all right for me a little bit. But I make my own music. So what ended up going into like just a theme song has ended up going to an EP. I did 500 my first week on my EP, which was crazy because like I didn't really promote my music like that because it was like, I'm just kind of doing it. But like now I promote it way more because like people actually like it. Like I'm seeing like the charts. Like I'm in the Czech Republic. Can you believe that? The Czech
Nice.
Republic. I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but I'm there. That's what that matters. All that matters. So the song I had dropped, I think like on Christmas Eve is called Government, right? I did 100 in his first week. That was the most like my song ever did in a week, fastest 100. Like it was crazy. Like, okay, bet, cool. I'm hitting with another one. So I got the song called RNG, which is red light, green light, basically, right? It's like a Squid Game. Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna show you the cover art for it real quick, actually. Make sure it's right here. Now you want to take long to load. This is crazy. All right.
That always happens when you try to do something quick.
No, crazy. Oh wait, hold on. All right,
Nice.
so
That's dope. I like
you
that.
feel me? Yeah, so that's right there. So that song was supposed to drop January 14th, right? But they was like, oh, because of trademark issues, blah blah blah, we can't drop it. And I'm like, yo, that's bullshit, because all my cover arts are like made, like custom made. So I'm going to my show this past Saturday. Yo, why they drop my song out of nowhere? Said nothing. And now I'm panicking because now I want to hit like 200 plays. I got this shit on repeat every day. Yo, share it. Listen to it. Go crazy. I'm doing all that stuff. And I was stressed out because it's like, yo, why would you do that, bro? Out of nowhere. They first they sent me an email like, oh yeah, your song's been sent to all platforms for distribution. I'm like, okay, cool. That's an email like, okay, you guys have any idea when it's dropping so I could kind of pitch it, market it, all that. The song was already out. They said no. 5 minutes later, song's out. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
You have to be so bad, though. That's like super stressful for no reason.
So, yo, ridiculous. I'm like, no, whatever. But yeah, my song was the last song I was on repeat. And if I'm not thinking of my song, it probably was The Weeknd. Have you listened to The Weeknd's album?
New one, no. I want to. I just haven't had a chance to yet.
You wildin'.
I literally haven't listened to anything new in the last like month or so, just because too busy.
I get it. But you wildin'. Listen to The Weeknd. Black. It is amazing. And then also Dirk dropped a song called No Rumors. I think some shit like that. That shit fire with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane was in there. I'm like, all right, Gucci. Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a morning person or a night owl?
Yo, I feel like that goes by if I have responsibilities. Cause I used to work overnight job.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to do it. Used to work in the morning. Didn't want to do it. But like now I pretty much work. I work from home, and I also be walking dogs and stuff. Cause like it's hard to like be a professional wrestler and have like a job. Like they want me there every weekend, and I'm like, no, I'm not coming. I can't do it. So I honestly I'm pretty much up like almost every day just on my own by like 9 in the morning. So I don't know, like the time really doesn't bother me because like once I get up, I just get straight to work. Like I'll start doing my little research, little study and stuff like that I want to do. So but I think I just did like if I got responsibility, if I got something to do in the morning, I ain't gonna want to get up. It's weird. It's so weird.
No, I understand. I feel like I can do either or as well, but also it's like when you know you got to do something, you're like, oh,
exactly.
Not go to bed early. Then you won't sleep when you need to sleep because you know you got something to do. It happens every time.
Yo, it's wild. It's the wildest thing ever, and I hate it.
Like your brain is like, let's be difficult.
Yeah, like yo, bro, just pipe down, Bucko. Damn.
Favorite movie of all time?
Okay. Yo, so like that's tough because like I love Friday. I love the movie Friday. You feel me? Going around saying you just gotta knock the fuck out. That was always great to say. Then my other line was like, he gonna cry in the car. Hilarious. I love that line. When homie was running after you guys chain snatched. What bite fool? He was going crazy. I like the Glorious Bastards. That was also a really good movie. And then that new Spider-Man was crack. So like, I can't really say what's my favorite movie because I got like a lot of ones because just like for like different reasons. You feel me? Like Friday was my dad's favorite movie, so like we'll always talk about that. And Glorious Bastards, I like history type shit. I like World War type stuff because I'm always playing Call of Duty and shit. So, like that movie was fire. And then Marvel, like my goal is being a Marvel movie. Like I'm putting it out there. Like I'm gonna be one of the next Avengers. Whatever phase happens, I'm absolutely gonna be in there. Cause Batista. Like, how? Hats off to him. I'm mad happy he did that. Like, OD, but it's like, how the fuck did that happen? I need that. Hall of Fame, bro. WWE superstar, and you was in the Avengers?
He definitely did well leaving WWE. Like he
did his thing.
Like if he never does anything again, he was in a Marvel movie. I feel like he's
exactly.
The fact that you in there with like Cap, you in there with Thor and Captain. I feel like you literally have probably never have to do anything again if you really did want.
Good. He is set. And like even like John Cena, he's doing a Peacemaker. Peacemaker's hilarious. You haven't watched Peacemaker? Watch
Yes,
Peacemaker.
I have been watching Peacemaker. It is funny.
Peacemaker's hilarious. It's
I've
like
been watching.
it's great, and it's like I want to see him in Marvel. I just want to see him in Marvel. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but bring your ass on over. Tell DC they can't see you, and hey, there we go. We're set.
You never know. All of a sudden, he might be some random character, and then surprise. And so
That's
listen,
what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm absolutely gonna be in there. I like in some way, some capacity, like remember this right here. And when you see me in Marvel, he said he's gonna do it. He said he's gonna.
manifestation. I'm a firm believer in that. Just put it
Yo,
out
seriously, yo, listen, like it's the same thing. Like I had an interview yesterday. I was telling them where it's like I don't force anything. I just let it come because like sometimes when you force things, it happens in a bad manner or it just doesn't work out how you want it to. So it's like same thing where I said to myself like, yo, I want to be in a ring with STP in some capacity. I just said to myself, said it out loud, let it happen. It's happening. You feel me? Like I want some respect. It's happening. Like I'm actually about to have my first main event this weekend at Titan with Monster Mac, and like he's ROH no Jersey All Pro, bro. Like all stuff is happening. So it's like I just put out there and I'll be patient because I know it's gonna happen. You feel me? Like I'm far too talented. I got good head on my shoulders. I pay attention. I know what's up, and it's like I just let it rock. It's gonna happen. I'm chilling.
Yeah, that's how I tell people. I'm like, listen, I know the being impatient part gets to you, but
Yo,
you gotta
it does.
believe that it'll happen and just let it go. So I'm a firm believer in manifestation. So I feel like it's gonna happen. And yes, Spider-Man I watched twice.
Yo, did you know they're
I
releasing like
I
with like 100 hours of extra stuff on there?
so yeah, so the story with that was so the first night when I knew they were coming out, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna stay up late, like god damn it. And so my boyfriend was like, yeah, I'm going to bed. You got this. And I'm like, dude, like we're not gonna do this together. Like, we can. So I'm like sitting here, he here arguing wrestling opinions with people. I'm like, so you want here arguing with people, and you got me up here to 2:00 in the morning. That's 2:00 in the morning. I got to the front of the line 4 times, and then the site just was like, no, not today. I'm like, yo, so I didn't get there to 2:00. So I was stressed.
You
So
was behind him on the line.
Like he woke up, I was like, dude, I was up to 2 a.m. getting these fucking tickets, and you sit here all regular. Like I was stressed about it, but then I wound up going again like the week after. I honestly just told him I wanted to just go to theater because it was easier. And I wanted to go to theater, pick them up, and we good. We don't have to do all this waiting online. So no, let's do it online. And so,
yo, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so
I
did it for the. I'm not lying. I did the same thing for the Avengers Endgame too. The same fucking thing. I waited, but then I wound up going to the theater. I went to the city. I'm like, we're going to pick him up in the theater, and that's what I did, and it actually worked out. We got them in 5 minutes. I'm like, so while y'all sitting here online, I got my tickets already, and I'm good. I wanted to do that, but he was being difficult, and so. But I definitely saw it twice. I did a whole like episode with like a couple of buddies of mine. I was like, we're gonna talk about how great Spider-Man was.
Yo,
Greatness.
It was good. Like you was up to 2. I was up to like 3 in the morning trying to get my tickets. I was going crazy.
No, it was insane. One of my friends, I was like, yo, you too? Like, yeah, it was bad. I was like, yo, I was ready to like curse out the movie theater. I was like, let's hear AMC, stop playing, because I got here 4 times, and then y'all was like, no, you can't click the ticket. I'm like, yo, I was tired. I had to get up early too. I had slept maybe 3 hours, but I was like, I got the ticket. But it was worth it because it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed that, and so let's hope we get some more Tom Holland. I love him as Pete Parker and Spider-Man. Like I would argue with anyone about that. So speaking of superheroes, if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like when I was young, I said I want to be invisible, but I also just do like mad mischievous stuff. So I'm not that. Honestly, I want to have like something like Thor. You know how Thor could just do that and then she just hit the shit out of somebody? Like I want one of those, but it's like I don't know what my weapon of choice would be. I don't know what it would be, but like the whole like because Thor got the best entrances. When Thor's coming, it's the all the lightning, the thunder, the fucking eyes is all crazy. Like I need that. I need all that. If I could do it like as a wrestling entrance, I might do something like that. Yeah, definitely kind of
he definitely uses the lightning to make an entrance. I definitely, but he's one of my favorites. But also, I like Chris Hemsworth himself. I think that's. I feel like his like funny parts of Thor makes me like it more because it's like so ridiculous, and I'm like, yo, I feel like this is really how you are, and it just kind of rubbed off on Thor. Like I feel like that's how Chris Hemsworth is, and so for me it works. I'm like, you know,
Yes.
you can be this ridiculous, and it works. I'm all in. I'm totally all in. That's actually the reason why I like Iron Man though, because like Robert Downey Jr. I feel like that sarcasm is who he is as a person, and I'm like I'm sarcastic as hell, and so I like sarcasm, use it, and so I didn't give a shit about Iron Man before that, and so
Yeah, yeah.
it works.
I get it. But now, like, I would definitely do something like Thor though, like the whole like being like a god, thunder, lightning. But it's like I don't want to have the same thing as him. So it's like I'll probably do some fire shit. 'Cause I thought I was Kane when I was younger. I used to go around the house like nothing would come out. I'll do it so hard, like straining my arms and everything doing it. So
And then
probably
wait,
something like that.
I mean, I can see it. I see it. He definitely had a good entrance to Kane with the fire when he got into the ring, and then
Yo, listen. I'll be telling like Kane is one of my top 5. And I feel like he's so underrated, underappreciated because
I
it's
tell
like,
people all the time I think he's underappreciated, honestly.
yo, that character
And
is
he's super safe, and I respect the person who can care about other people in the ring as well. It's like you're concerned about both parties. I respect that. He definitely is underrated. I tell people that all the time. He doesn't get enough credit.
at all. I
He
gonna
does
lie,
not
listen,
get enough credit.
when he got announced for the Hall of Fame and he hasn't, and I cried. I'll keep it 100. Thugs cry. I cried. So what? So what? I was mad they didn't use Slow Chemical though. If he came out the Slow Chemical,
That's my shit. I love that song. Love that song. That is definitely one of my wrestling songs on my phone. Like that's my shit. Definitely. Yeah, I was kind of sad about that too though. So it's like
yeah, bro,
like that
like
one
come
job.
on. Pay that
One
bread.
job.
Damn.
One job was to put the song on. Put the
That's
song
it.
on.
No, just throw him a little bucks. Let him come out. Na, 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 na. I was like, oh, that's it hard. That's it hard. I remember the first time I heard it because I had the GameCube, right? I had Day of Reckoning, right? I hated Day of Reckoning because my button would always get stuck on it, and I would always be trying to grab somebody the whole match, just doing this. It never worked. So I was keen. I won, and I would just leave like the ending scene, and we go back to the main menu. The theme song's playing. I just let that drink rock. I was like,
No, that's my shit though. I love that song. It's one of my top 10 wrestling songs.
fire,
Maybe
so
top
fire.
5. Maybe top 5. Like definitely one of my top though.
No, yeah, like all right. So if we doing that, definitely Taker's Ministry theme is in there. Kane's theme song, Stone Cold. I'll put like regular / the Disturbed version was fire. Evolution was crack. And if I gotta choose from somebody that's like kind of right now, Seth Rollins' old joint before this new one, like the like that shit that he had, fire. Like the thing he had after the Shield, loved it,
Yeah,
amazing.
pretty solid. Definitely solid list.
That's what I'm saying. Fire.
If you had to be stuck on an island and you can only be 3 things, what 3 things would you bring?
Oh shit, damn. 3 things stuck on an island. All right, so like, are all like the practical things already available? Like, is there water there? There's still water. There's like
I mean,
some
I feel like I would hope there's the water that would suck.
all right, so we're gonna say there's coconuts there. So okay, all that stuff is fine. I had to bring 3 things. Damn, this is really hard because it's like I would say my phone, but I don't really care about it like that. Um, damn, my dog. But I got 2 dogs, so I'm not gonna say which one I'm gonna bring though. Because my dog, my dog. Damn, bro, ginger ale. I need ginger ale. I love ginger ale.
Oh, what? I told listen. Ginger ale. I don't drink no soda, but I will drink some ginger ale. I don't drink soda.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Listen, I like my ginger ale, And I like to be stylish too. So you feel me? I still kind of got like the Christmas little vibe going on with it too. You feel me? Just throw it in the pocket. You know what I mean? Definitely some ginger ale for sure. Cause I can't drink soda like that. Um, and music definitely need music. So yeah, my dog, ginger ale, and music. Yeah, that'll
I
probably be
respect
it.
it. I respect it. I definitely respect that.
Definitely
Like
that.
then you like I mean you would have told me already this whole interview, but like that I was like, yo, I love me some ginger ale. It's
Oh,
that. That's the only thing like that's soda that I would drink. I don't drink soda
yeah,
at all.
like and
So
that's the thing. That's where it started because my family was like, "Oh, you can't drink soda." Well, I'm drinking ginger ale. Now what? You fucked up.
like
I found a
like it's no
loophole.
caffeine or nothing in it. It's super like so yeah, ginger ale, definitely. I'm
Mm-hmm.
with you on that one. So I'm giving you the floor. Is there anything you want to promote? Somebody want to drop a promo on somebody really quick? The floor is yours.
Let's see what's going on, man. What's going? Oh, damn! One of my dogs are here right now. Leave me alone. Bye. Um, let's see what's going on. Let's see. I got a lot going on right now. Like I said, this weekend I'm at Titan. I'm gonna face Monster Mac. I'm gonna punch his old ass in the face, send him packing. Then the following week I'm at SWF. I'm gonna be in a tag match with Mantis, but he's like in Colombia. No, yeah, he's in Colombia right now, and it's like, how are we gonna have this match and you're not even here? But we'll figure that out. Wherever the hell it is, I'll be at the then I'm gonna be at LTW fighting for the light heavyweight championship, which Jay Evans, myself and Jay Evans made a bet that once I beat him, we're going to Hoboken and he's buying all the drinks that I want. So drinks are on him. Thanks, former champ. Shout out to you. I'm gonna be at Upper Limit Wrestling for Indies Unite. That's in March. That's gonna be pretty dope. So I'm gonna be back in New York. It's great to be in New York City. Have my mom come by, my family, and everything. So that'd be really cool. After that, I'm somewhere in Connecticut. I'm pretty sure that week is Connecticut. I'm going to NWW Extreme. I'm making my debut up there. And then after that, where am I at? I'm probably back at SWF for their main event show. And then actually, I got Invictus the end of this month on the 27th, an unsanctioned match. Can't wait to do that. There's gonna be a whole bunch of wild stuff in there. Can't wait for that one. Can't wait. IWA is coming back in April for Empowered. I'm fighting to here, and also the caveat of that match is the winner of that match gets the guaranteed title shot, whatever he wants for the Breakthrough
Nice.
Championship. Do you know what that means? Like I could really beat somebody ass while they at the bar, while you with your kids, you pumping gas, like you don't get caught lacking because I'm gonna get you, so I'm gonna win. So I want to beat somebody up while they with their kids. I think I might do that. That'd just be cool. Daddy, no, oh. Because people gonna be saying like the next 2 to 5 years, like, oh, I wrestled J Boujii back in the day. Don't use my name. Do not say you wrestled. You did not. You got your ass kicked. There's a difference.
It'll be like Randy Orton was Justin is dad, just randomly.
What is going on?
Justin is at his house for no reason. It's gonna be like that.
That's what I'm saying. Just there like this. What up? What's for dinner? What we eating? But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, I'm so serious. I might really do it though if I find a way.
Oh man, that would be so hilarious. I just need like the slow mo's, like the reactions of kids' faces, so I can be like.
Oh yeah, don't listen. I'm gonna try, but yeah, other than that, you feel me? Just everybody who's watching, just get in tune with me on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere. You feel me? Don't be alarmed on Twitter if you see a little icon as me. I'm heavy into NFTs. I'm trying to make that bread. So I have chicken in there. I'm actually gonna end up making a Boujii NFT at some point. Just still working out the logistics because I want this to be fire. Like I'm trying to build a community where it's like, you get an NFT, you feel me? You might fuck around and get a piece of my gear, one of my old classic gears. You feel me? Like give like different utilities and different perks, like being a part of this community with me. So I'm trying to build that because people love to hate me, right? But they're so happy when they see me. So it's like I don't get it, but it's okay. We'll work it out. You're welcome too. But other than that, yeah, prowrestlingtees.com. Buy a t-shirt. I got dogs. They are expensive. I like ginger ale. And hey, Boujii, baby.
I will have all the links in the description of the interview. Definitely go follow, check him out, check the music, go, stream, all that good stuff. If you can get to any of the events in person, definitely do because he is super, super talented, knowing firsthand, seeing it firsthand. And so, I'm not lying in that regard. But thank you so much for coming on. This is a really fun interview.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on here. Listen, like once you said, let's get it, let's do it. You feel me? I made sure today I didn't do nothing. I was home. Yo, because last week got me so upset because I thought I had it all figured out. And I'm like, yo, I can't do this right now. But I'm going to try. But I'm happy we were able to push it back. And now, look, we got all this fire coming out here. We know about ginger ale. Who knows? We probably even talked about ginger ale last week. And here we are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always really pretty lax about that. Like, I'm a mom, shit happens, and so I'm like, listen, stuff comes up sometimes. I'm not like crazy about that. Like,
yeah, I'm here. Your boy is here.
But until next time, guys, watch, please again, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.
Yes, sir. God bless.